Steph.
I'm Michael.
And Michael's joining me for a very special edition of Steph's Hodgepodge of Gaming. For what's today? What's today's date? February 5th.
February 5th, 2021.
We literally just did our top 10 games.
If you need to know what day it is,
January.
You too could get a calendar.
You too could get a calendar. Yes, that's right. I do have calendars for sale. I should put one up so that I know what day it is. Like right in front of my face. Boop, right there. So yeah. We had a good January. So we were just talking about our games that we learned in January, but so cuz that ended last week. And so my Monday blog was all about my new to me games, which is only like 27 new games. So I got to pick it up a little bit, Michael. We got some learning to do.
We got some
learning to do.
We got some learning to do.
But we jumped right into this new month.
That's only 324 games for the year.
That's what I'm saying. I got work to do if I want to hit 400.
Well,
it'll be fine.
You set that bar low, and then you add it, and you'll usually hit 500.
Yeah, 500 is not gonna happen this year. It's gonna be 400.
You don't know.
Oh my God!
You don't know.
There's
a ton of small games that we have not played yet.
That's true. You never know.
Right. She always starts off all skeptical. I don't know. We might not do.
I do start off that way. That's true. But I mean, so I look at the games on the unplayed, and so we got a lot of good unplayed stuff that we still have to get around to play. So who knows? Got some learning to do. But we started out February really strong with our Dexterity game night on Wednesday, and we liked it so much that we're going to continue again with more Dex games on this Sunday. So if you have a Dex game you want to see, you could join us on Sunday, which is, what day is it? So 2 days from now. 2 days from now. Yeah, and we had a lot of fun. And I think Derek said we played 9 games on Wednesday. So we just were like, bing, 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 bing. And some of them we even played a few times. So that was really fun. What did we play on Sunday?
If only I had an app for that.
What did we play on Sunday? I think we played Smash Up Marvel and we played Kohaku.
On Sunday, no. Thanks for playing.
No.
On Sunday, we played Gugong, Beyond Baker Street, and Welkin.
Okay. I'm a week off.
Yeah, you were...
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have Gugong that I wrote about in my blog on Wednesday. So I wrote about the expansion, the Panjun expansion. And we played that on the live stream on Sunday, and so I wrote about it. And I liked the expansion. I think I liked it a little bit more than Michael. Now, we only played with 2 of the 4 modules that you could play with in the game. So, but so there's like a new stair mechanic where you have to like meet requirements to hit different stairs if I want to move up on the Envoy track, the steps of the palace or whatever. Or I could go the other direction and possibly incur a penalty during the morning phase or gain something during the morning phase. So, but there are more steps, so you're gonna have to spend more time moving up the steps. So there's like a pull and push kind of mechanic with the different stairs, which I liked, which I'm not sure Michael liked as much, but
I wanted to like it.
He wanted to like it. I liked it. I don't think it's like a necessity. Like we saw a comment where it's like, I will never play without the stairs again. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think the expansion is good, but I don't think it's a necessity expansion. Sometimes the expansion really makes the game much better, and I don't really think this is the case. While I don't mind having a lot of different options, you know, I know for you, Michael, it was different.
So I think with the limited number of actions that you have in your 4 turns, the 4 rounds rather, if you start going up the right side and collecting those bonuses, that's fine. but the level 4 tiles require you to move back on the track three spaces.
That's really a harsh penalty.
And I think it might be a little too harsh. Yes, it gave me 12 points, but it maxes at 12 points. So, is it worth losing literally an action and a half or so many workers that it ties your hands for anything else you'd want to do?
12 points is a fair portion of your end score, though. So I would say it's probably worth it. I mean, I think what we were getting
No,
around
I got to do
50
nothing else that
points.
turn. Though.
Well, that's right. Right.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
So it killed everything else that turn. Because I spent the first action to get the court lady. The second action used the court lady to push up that track 2 times because I had a card that activated that multiple times without workers. So that was because I didn't have any workers.
Right.
And then didn't do anything that made a difference by the end of the game. I added a worker here, I added a worker there, and ultimately you got slightly better than I did on both of those. I got nothing for anything I did after that. So basically,
yeah,
I scrambled to get to the top of that track, and that was it.
Yeah.
So,
So you prefer the base game?
I'm not sure yet. If you're not going after the extra workers and the level 4 goal on the pawns for the Golden Palace, then what's the point of going after and not only spending your workers to go to place there, taking them out of your production until you win something with them. If you're going to spend your actions for that to get more of those workers, then you're going to want to go after that level 4. But if you go after that level 4, then it ties your hands with everything else. So
I mean, I like.
I'm not sure what the point is if you're not going to go after all of it.
Yeah, that's fair, but the point for me, well, I wasn't going after all of it, but I needed extra workers. Having those assistants is like critical to
but
do
you got
it
it
well.
You got it once.
I know because you stole the rest of them.
Yep. But if I don't steal the rest of them, then what's the point?
Well, I still needed those 2 anyway, so I got what I needed.
Yeah. You might just need to put me in the corner or something because my resolution's super blurry.
It's not bad. It's not that bad, so I don't know. No. I think it's fine. Okay, what else did we play? We played Deep State.
Deep State.
Crunchy, set collection game. So you're trying to get different cards.
Well, we did talk about it.
We did on the top 10, but this is now a different video. So we'll talk about it a little bit here.
Oh, okay. Hey, go watch our top 10 video.
All right, it's fine. We'll play it on the stream soon anyway. I like it. I wrote about it. You can read about it in the blog.
I mean, if we talk about all the games we played, then all the games we played, and all the games we played. And...
all the games.
All right. I mean, you do have multiple videos that they can go view if they want to see it, so that they don't duplicate.
Sure.
Just my opinion.
All right. So the other games, Deep State, go play it. It's great. The other game we played on the Wednesday blog was New York 1901. This is a game I played long, long ago. Didn't really stick with me, but then got a copy of it again, so we decided to play. I don't think Michael had played it before.
Well, we talked about this the last Friday.
No?
Yes. We played that on Thursday. Before last Friday.
But it only showed up in my blog on Wednesday. I only talk about the games I write about in the blog. Blank, blank, blank.
Okay.
That's how I do it. Whatever games I talk about in the blog is what I talk about on the stream.
New York 1901.
Michael didn't like it.
No, it's fine. It's
It was
just
fine. I agree, it's fine. I
it
I
did
got
not it did not make my top 10.
well because you learned it this month.
Oh, yeah.
It might make your top
No.
10.
No, January 28th. That's what I'm
Oh,
telling
oh,
That's what I'm telling you.
I got you. I got you.
I learned it over a week ago. So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Over a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I get why people like it. For me, there's not enough like card control to make it like interesting enough.
And I am fairly sure you did indeed talk about this last Friday.
Well, it's because it showed up in my collection. So when I was showing off games, I probably just talked about it for like a second.
Mm.
But that's fine. Another game I talked about is a new game that's Dan made me play called Space Worm.
Dan made me play.
Dan made me play it. It's a new Reiner Knizia game, and it's a roll and right move, roll and right drafting dice game to move around a board and collect lots of fruit that's floating in space, and you want to visit the planets as well. So it's fairly simple and straightforward. You know, you can kind of push your luck a little. I pushed my luck, and it ended up crushing my soul. So, yeah, it's cute. I would definitely play it again. Dan liked it. Shrey liked it okay. I mean, you know, is what
17 ratings, average 6.4.
Yeah, I mean, that's about right. It's good. It's worth playing. It's, on the roll and right, its scale is probably somewhere in the middle. As Shrey just said, it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Uh,
haven't played it.
on Friday on today's blog, I wrote about Battle Sheep. Michael and I just played that last week as well. He hated it. I like it. It's fine. It's definitely like a kid's abstract game. It's kid friendly. You're just trying to move sheep around this board and claim as much land as possible. It's very abstract, so Michael's like, bleh. It's funny. So I don't think that will hit the stream anytime soon.
I think it suffers from many problems. Um, there's not a structured way of placing the tiles, and if you position yourself in one specific place where it is definitely going to automatically lock me out of somewhere, which you can do right from setup, it's that's bad. That's just bad. So no, that's a play it again. No, it's a hard pass from me, dog.
No, okay. Well, so I had the same reaction when I played a game called Eruption. Laura made me play this game on BGA. She's like, "Oh, I heard this game was great." No, it's garbage. It's on Board Game Arena. Tile placement. You draw a lava tile and you place a lava tile and you're trying to like overflow the other people's villages with lava. And it was awful. It was really, really bad. Luck of the card draw sort of thing as well. And just, you know, I guess there's a dice mechanic in there, but we didn't ever see a die, so it automatically did it. It updated automatically in BGA with the results, and we're like, what's happening? Nobody really knew how to play. We're all just kind of reading I was reading through the brief description rules on BGA. And I'm like, what does this do? And then I'd read it and be like, oh, okay. And then I'd explain it. But it was just more of like, there's nothing going on in this game. I mean, it's not great. It's just not fun. So that will be at probably the bottom of my list for new to me in February.
Well, Battle Sheep is not new to you, so it will not show up on your list.
That's right. It will not show up on my list.
It was only new to me, and I don't have a list other than my top 10. And it won't make my top 10 of February, so.
No, I'm sure we'll play some other games that you like better.
Where is Battle Sheep on here? Did I not put it on here?
You probably forgot about it because the game lasted about 5 minutes, and then you're like, flip the table.
Did I not? I didn't even put it on here.
You gotta backdate that.
I know. I need to figure out how to do that. Where is it?
It's
I mean, because that is a unique game to me, so I need to actually put it in here.
absolutely. In case
All
one
right,
day
I'm gonna write it down here. In case I care one day about what not to play. Battle Sheep. It's a 2010 game, so it's not going to show up on a lot of people's lists. If you like abstract games, yeah, go for it. But
it's
that
good for
basically,
kids.
you've got a stack of sheep. You take half your sheep, you run those sheep all the way along that line until it hits the other end of the battlefield or another sheep. That's it. That's all you've got. Take one of your stacks, cut it, in half. Take just one if you want. Move that sheep along the line, put that stack down. That's all it is. If you can block somebody else out, yay, you're going to win the game. That's it.
Woo!
If you have too many sheep that you put into a section, too bad, you can't move them. So, yeah.
All right. Oh, Shrey said, I played Eruption in 2011. I remember the game because it was one player attacked the position of another player, so that player spent the rest of the game going after the first player. It was stupid. That's exactly what happened. I'm like, Laura, you made me play this. I went after her. Derek Porter joined in and started going after her as well. So,
What got voted off the island? The game.
The game, definitely. What else? Okay, I learned the game called Merv, the Heart of the Silk Road. And this is another juicy Euro game that just recently came out. But it's from the designer of Ragusa, which was horrible, and Kalamala, which was not great either, according to me. I know people do like these games. I do not like these games. So after I learned that, I'm like, well, I guess let's just give Merv a shot. And it is better than his other games, so that's good, in my opinion. You only get 12 actions in the game, so you're trying to, like, point salad as much as you can throughout the different regions and the different actions that you're selecting. The mechanic that I don't like that he has in his games often is that other people can use whatever you're doing, and then if they're using your thing, you get a bonus for it. And then the reason I don't like this is because nobody ever uses what I build. And so I never get bonuses where other people are getting other bonuses for doing...
That happens to you in every game.
Every game.
I don't get it.
I never get bonuses from what I'm doing. And then...
You know how to fix that?
Don't do anything and just use other people's buildings instead of my own.
No, take what people are going to want.
Steph's stuff was crap. Shut it, Derek.
That's my point, Derek. If she would take things that people want, that's a strategy, right?
How do I know what people want?
Other people are doing it.
Shrey had the best stuff, that's right.
Shrey's doing it.
I kept using Shrey's buildings. Dang it, Shrey. He didn't win, though. I still beat Shrey. But Dan won because nobody was going after cards, and there's a huge end-of-game set collection for cards. So Dan just had all the cards, and he got like 1,000,000 points at the end of the game. And so, I don't know. The game is interesting enough to play, and I would, if that kind of interests you, then you should check it out for sure. So, it was fine. I'm glad I played it. I would play it again. I'm not sure it's high on my list of games to play again, but I would. And then finally, the last game that I wrote about in the blog was Praga. Played a couple more games. The game is speeding up as we play more. This is the third time I've played Praga now. First game was fairly long because we're all like, what's going on? I combo this, I get this, what? Oh my god, hold on. Now what? What? Ah! And so now
Those of you who are watching this video without the benefit of the previous video, it's Praga Caput Regni.
Praga Caput Regni. I can't say
Not
that.
just Praga.
I just call it Praga, yeah.
Derek, I am also the slow one.
Well, Derek was getting like 1,000,000 combos, and he was getting like extra turns, and like he just had a lot going on. But it's just like, it's like hard. Hey, thanks for following. Yay!
Where's your booger? Show your booger.
I did. So yeah, I've been really liking Praga. My concern is that it won't hold up after more than a few plays. Like at this point in my Carnegie career, after 3 games, I'm like, wow, I want to play, I want to play, I want to play. I'm not really getting that with Praga or Darwin as much. I've played Darwin maybe 7 times now, and it's kind of fading a little bit, but it's still there. Praga, I'm like, what else does it have to offer? I don't know how much staying power it has, but I do like it a lot, and I do think it's a staple in a collection where I don't want to like get rid of it. I think it has its time and its place. I don't know how much there is in the long scheme of things. Like it's not something I'm gonna keep coming back to like Carnegie. I just want to play again and again and again. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So yeah, that's all I wrote about this week. There will be a lot more next week. I got a lot of Dex games to write about, I guess.
Yeah, you got quite a few to write about. I mean, usually you write 4 or 5 per blog now, and that would cover 2 different blog posts.
Yeah. Well, I'm not writing about all of them because I put all the videos in today's blog, most of them. Games like Harry Potter Strike I'll write about because that's a new to me game. Games like Bears and Barrels I'll write about because that was a review game, so I'll have something to say about that. But for other things like Riff Raff, I'm not going to really write about it. People can watch the video.
Harry Potter Strike.
Yeah, that brings me to the games that I have that came in this week. Do you want to see?
Let's see.
Do you want to see the new arrivals?
We're not talking about Rob's games.
No, just
he
my
sent
games.
You 2 more boxes?
Yeah, today I got 2 more boxes.
2 more boxes.
Hey, inside was Gaia Project, so if anybody's looking for a copy of Gaia, I now have it for sale.
Eldritch Horror and Gaia Project.
Those were probably the best of the boxes.
If you like war games, Rob usually has war games in there. If you like minis-based things, he usually has a lot of mini-based things in there. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff. So yeah.
And we reorganized the landing.
Oh my goodness! I mean,
so many games.
We had to. So many
games. Yeah, so I'm very excited. I'm gonna show the ones that came in today last because Michael hasn't even. He's gonna be surprised for Michael.
Scott says must write about all the games.
All right, a game that I'm very excited to play is probably gonna go up really soon, and we'll probably play it on the stream when we play Habitats or Nova Luna. Is Sagani. If you aren't familiar, it's like the successor to Nova Luna. It's like the next in line. The new Uwe Rosenberg game. So, whatever we decide to play on the 14th, either Habitats or Nova Luna, we're probably going to play this along with it, Sagani.
Yeah, make me smaller. You need more screen. Just make me a small square. Because I'm blurry anyway. No. Smaller me.
Smaller you?
Smaller me.
Smaller you.
Yeah, so you can have a bigger you.
I don't need to have a bigger me.
Yes. You need much more room for your games. There you go. Look at that. I could be the producer in the corner. Matter of fact, you could just keep me up there next time because nobody wants to see me. At least now you can see my hands when I move my hands when I speak. I don't have to like put it up here in front of my face.
So yeah, Sagani. Very excited. I can't wait to play that. It says 45 minutes on the box, 1 to 4 players, so soon. And then we got this game, which I can't play because it's 3+ players, but Vault Wars with the new expansion pack for Vault Wars. Have you heard of this one, Michael?
I have not.
The Relic Roadshow. Bid on vaults of fallen villains. So it sounds like a bidding game. It's like Storage Wars, but Vault Wars.
I like Storage Wars.
I do too.
The little short write up on BG is hilarious. The heroes never returned. Try to get the best deal for their left behind treasures. It's so good.
So if this is available on TTS, I might recruit Shrey or somebody, Dan, to read the rules and we could try it with, because you need 3 to 5 players. So for
So
any bidding game, it's probably better with more players.
If I want a vault, I got to go, yep.
Yep. True story. Yep. What else? Okay, I got this game here. Faux Diamonds.
Does anybody else love Storage Wars like I love Storage Wars?
I love Storage Wars. I mean, it's good. It's great times. This says 2 to 6 players. Faux Diamonds. 20 to 60 minutes. So obviously it's going to be a sort of card game.
Wait, it's not in BGG.
Really? Faux Diamonds is a 4-suit trick-taking game in which players sell their cards, diamonds, on value tracks that change after each sale.
Who is the designer?
Who is the designer? It says Mike Fitzgerald.
Well, it's not that one.
Eagle Griffin, I believe. Yeah, Eagle Griffin Games.
It's not here. You said Mike Fitzgerald? I'm going to look him up.
Derek's like, sorry, the show is so fake to me. Shrey's like, but Derek, it's reality television.
In quotes.
Oh my god.
Designers.
Mike Fitzgerald did Diamonds, so I'm guessing it's a take on that Diamonds game.
That Diamonds game? I like that Diamonds game. He also did
Diamonds. Oh, baseball.
He did a lot of stuff I've played.
Baseball highlights.
Yeah. So yeah, I played baseball highlights. I've played. Let me scroll past all of that. He did. Wow. He did some of the Mystery Rummy. He did all of the Mystery Rummy games.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Oh my god! Oh.
And I like diamonds, and you did not care much for diamonds.
Diamonds is not fine for me. I am obviously interested in faux diamonds, though.
Book of Dragons, did we play that?
Did we? Yes. He might have designed one of the games in there.
He was in that, the Book of Dragons.
Yeah.
He was one of those games.
That makes sense, yeah.
Oh, let's see. He also did football highlights, obviously. I didn't know he did the Mystery Rummy games. Is it one designer or a bunch? I gotta look. I'm curious now. It's him. That's him. It is him and all him. So he made your top 10. Yeah.
Cool.
And he also did Wyatt Earp. So yeah.
I haven't played football or baseball highlights, so I don't know about those games. All right. That's exciting. We'll be playing that sometime soon.
Yeah.
This one we already played on the stream because it's a dexterity game. Or as Michael liked to say, not.
Not a dexterity game.
Harry Potter Strike the Dice game. If you like Strike, I think you should check this out. For me, there's not much strategy involved with this one, but I do like the Harry Potter version of Strike better than regular Strike. I have no idea what I'm going to rate this, though. It will be higher than my rating for Strike, but probably not by a whole lot.
I don't rate games anymore because I fear retaliatory feedback, which I got once from one of your favorite designers.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't rate games anymore. However, if I were to rate games, this would not rate up there.
Maybe if they put the Harry Potter theme on Eruption. Maybe.
No. You don't like Eruption. I'm probably not going to like Eruption.
Next up is Pakal. this game, Michael and I've already checked out. I thought we were gonna play it on Dexterity Night, but then he's like, "This is not Dexterity either."
Well, that's the thing. I want to know what people think. So
It's a
in
real time
Pascal,
puzzling challenge.
you guys have seen the games where you're trying to move all the little tiles around to make a puzzle.
Yeah.
This one you've got tiles over the top of pictures, and you are either trying to reveal or not reveal tiles. You've got little transparent spacers along with your one blank area, and you are trying to reveal certain tiles that are on your gold tile. This is a puzzle. It is not dexterity, in my opinion. What do you guys think?
Your real-time dexterity moving things around.
It's a real-time puzzle game. It is not.
I know.
Moving things around does not make it dexterity any more than me placing workers on a spot makes that a dexterity game because I placed that worker.
So maybe we need a real-time game night where we play like
it is in
Ubongo.
Yes.
And Pakal and like
Cupcake Academy.
Cupcake Academy.
That you said was dexterity is not dexterity. It's a worker game. It's a dexterity game if you were to balance those cupcake tins on top of each other, but it is not. Just because it is a real-time game and you move things around does not make it dexterity.
All right.
Dexterity is precise movement of things. There's nothing precise about that. Trey says, not really dexterity. Galaxy Trucker, great real time, yes. Derek says, Pendulum, real time, not dex. I've not played Pendulum.
Yes, we have. We played on the stream even.
I have?
Yeah.
Have I?
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. I remember Pendulum. Yeah.
So, next on my stack is Las Vegas Royale,
which we have played.
Vegas, baby. My initial reaction before playing was this game's gonna not become anywhere close to Las Vegas
because it leaves out certain components that Las Vegas Boulevard has. It changes several components that the base game and Boulevard has. Some of it to what I initially considered would be a detriment to the game. However, that being said, I think you ended up and I ended up on the same side of this. Different than what we thought.
Different than what we thought. There's so there's like a bunch of new mini games that are added that you're not going to see every game. You'll see 3 at a time. And
3 at a time, 9 total.
9 total in the game. But there's more than that even available to you throughout the different games. And so if you place a number down on a region, you can activate this like mini game or mini ability or something. Some ability that you get.
If you place 3 dice on the region, you still activate it once.
Oh yeah, if you place on the region, each time you place, like next turn you'll do it again, and the turn after that you do it again. And then you keep doing these different mini games, and I think it adds a lot of fun, interesting choices where you otherwise might not go there. And so
some people say it adds a lot of fiddliness that they don't enjoy. I enjoy the mini games.
I enjoy the mini games. I was also nervous the fact that you're not gonna like reveal so many cards, and that you just reveal 2 cards.
Well, let's talk a little bit about how this differs specifically from the base game, because a lot of people on here already are familiar with Las Vegas or Vegas, depending on which iteration you have. So let's talk a little bit about what is different. Now, in Vegas, we'll say we'll call it Vegas for the original. You reveal cards until you exceed, what is it, 90, 70, something? You reveal a number of cards until you exceed 100, I think it is.
Yeah.
So sometimes, or until it breaks a certain point. I can't remember what it is. But sometimes you'll have 1 card. Sometimes you'll have 3 or 4 cards. And I think that gives a good variability to the spaces. In Las Vegas Royale, you are dealing exactly 2 cards.
And then you put them in order.
Yeah, and so that's another difference to Vegas is that you are dealing these out to spaces 1 through 6 as they are dealt up. In Las Vegas Royale, after you have revealed 6 pairs, you are then going to assign them highest on the 6 down to the lowest pair on the 1.
So I was really skeptic about this.
Yeah, so spaces 1, 2, and 3 have the mini games. So it's supposed to lead you towards playing the mini games. Here's the catch, though. If I reveal a 90 and a 30, that's going to be a value of 120. But if I reveal like a 70 and a 60, that's a 130. That's going to be pushed higher into the chain than the 90 and 30. You know what I'm saying? So, but whoever has the most there is going to get the 90. I'm already going to go there anyway. I'm not as likely to go towards the 70, 60 unless I'm fishing for second.
Which could be good too.
It could be good. So I see what they're trying to do. I mean, there may be some really trashy pairs, like a 40 and a 30 that come out. We didn't have that.
Right.
We had a lot of them down in the mini games that were 80s and 90s.
Yeah, we had decent ones, but yeah, I was thinking this was just going to be like almost like a throwaway game, but
the
it's
last
good.
Change, which I haven't finished.
Oh.
And I think that this is a major one.
Oh.
Is that on a 2-player game you're supposed to add 4 neutral white dice. And when you make your roll, if you've got, let's say I've got 1 white 4 and 2 of my color 4s, I have to place all of those 4s. But I can place those white dice whenever I'm placing my own or instead of my own, but I have to place all of that number. Las Vegas Royale does not have a neutral player added into your own dice. What you do is you take all the neutral dice, you roll them all, and you place them all before the first person does anything. That's a little bit of a downside, but it works okay on Las Vegas Royale.
Yeah.
All that to say is that I think both of these are they use the same mechanics, but I think they are different enough only because there are so many changes to the rules.
And I actually don't think it hinders the rules at all. Like I was really skeptical as you were reading. Like, really? We're not gonna do that? We're not gonna do that? That's weird. Why aren't we doing that? And then it was fine.
Agreed.
It was fun.
It was fine. It was fun. It was fine, but it's different. Yeah. It's the same mechanic, but it's a different game. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm excited. We'll play that on the stream sometime soon.
Yep. Matter of fact, I would not mind playing Vegas next to Las Vegas Royale and showing them side by side. Oh, you got it.
My Secret Santa came through and got me Hallertau. I'm so excited.
The funny thing about that game is that Miniature Market put it in this huge box for one small game. And you were like, oh, maybe they sent me something else. And it turned out to just be Hallertau.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It was a huge box.
It
could have fit like 5 Hallertaus. Like, it was a huge box.
Yes. I think it could have fit 8 Hallertaus.
It was a lot. It probably could have.
Cubed up. It could have fit 8 Hallertaus.
I mean, it was a huge box that this came in. I'm like, whoa, it's big. But I'm very excited. I'll have to get Michael to play it so we can show it off because I'm sure people are going to want to see this big box game here from Uwe Rosenberg.
671 ratings, an average of 8.3 is really good.
It's really good. I really like it. It was near the top of my game of the year last year, so I'm very excited to play that again, or for realsies, if you will. And then I got 2 games today that Michael hasn't even seen yet. He's going to be so excited for one of them, so I'll save that for last. It's going to be a surprise.
War of the Ring Collector's Edition?
This one, nope. This one is Dream Runners. It's on Kama, so they have beautiful, beautiful games. So we'll definitely be playing that one really soon. Um,
Did they tell you why it's Ankama on the what's a weird logo for Ankama?
no idea.
They didn't tell you that.
No.
And what's the game I'm going to be excited about? Or was that it?
So that's this one. And then the game you're going to be excited about is
Drum roll.
the Targi expansion.
Why would I be excited about that?
Because you really like Targi, I thought.
I like.
Maybe not. Maybe I was wrong.
I don't think I've played.
Womp.
I'm going to look. I don't think I've played Targi.
Yeah, we've played it, and you really liked it.
Have I played it? I'm looking.
Oh, I know we played it. Derek's like, sweet, Targi, yeah. It's the expansion.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Oh, it's a game where you're walking around the outside and you're placing your meeples on the outside and you're trying to collect cards where they line up. It's a classic 2-player game. I know we've played it, but I'm excited to see what the expansion adds. So, you know.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. It was sort of.
It was obviously very memorable for Michael. He was so excited for the expansion.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to come out. No, I didn't know. I had no idea.
Geek Bits are very pretty. I should get in on the Geek Bits at some point. I don't know if they have Geek Bits for the expansion though. So anyway, that's all that came in this week. It seems like a lot, so we got a lot of playing to do.
Yep.
And we'll do Dex night on Sunday.
Yep.
And yeah. Let me.
So yeah, we've already got quite a bit on the Versus Challenge. Habitats at 26%, Nova Luna at 15%. Cooperative games, nobody cares about. 1% raised, but we do have 23 days to go, so that's good.
I didn't know what to put for the monthly challenge, so I tried.
No, it's fine. So like
something.
it was a pair of 50s, so now it's only a single 75, so that's fine. And if it doesn't go, we'll lower it down a little bit and change the challenge.
See,
it's
Shrey donated 2,000 to Cooperative Night.
There it is. So yeah, I think that will eventually hit, especially since we're talking about it.
All right, we will be right back.
Right back.